This video describes the user interface for documents in ZoomNotes. So this is the first screen you see when you start ZoomNotes. It comes pre-installed with 3 documents, and you see those as previews with the names and the creation dates of the documents shown underneath. If you want to open a document, you just simply tap on it. So I'll do that to the middle one. You see a spinner, then it opens. And then if you want to close the document, then the top left-hand button is the one to press. You see it close. There'll be another video describing the interface to the editing documents that you can find on our website. If you tap on the name of the document underneath the preview, then you see some options. Those are fairly self-explanatory. Properties will let you change the name of the document as a first element, and it has other properties of the document there as well. If you pull down on the view to reveal some things at the top, then you can change the order in which documents appear. So created, modified when they were last modified, the most recent first, name is an alphabetical ordering on the document titles. You can change the size of the previews, make them big or small, whatever you're comfortable with, or change them into a list, a vertical list. And again, instead of tapping on the name here, you tap on the little arrow or down arrow on the right to see the functions that you can access with regards to the kind of management of documents. Now, if I press the plus button on the top bar, then that's a way of creating or importing documents. It also lets you create a folder. So I'm going to create a folder now. It'll pop this box up, which is the folder properties. You can change the name if you want there, or various other attributes. Then that's created an empty folder. So I can tap on that, it'll open it, nothing in it, and the cross on the left to close it again. I'm just going to change back to previews, show the same thing. So that's a folder, open it, close it. Now the edit button at the top right, I can press that, and that allows me to select documents with a view to doing something with once they're selected. So one thing you can do is to move them, and that's to move them into a folder or out of a folder. So you get this box then, I want to move it into the folder here, done, move. So they've gone into the subfolder so that when I open it, that's where they are. Another way of doing it is to tap and hold on one, and then that's let me pick it up and drag it, and I've dragged it out of that folder, and I can just drop it on the root folder. Another thing you do when you've got them selected is to export them, upload them. So that's the rectangle with an up arrow. You choose the target, that's where you want to export them to, and the options are for the format. So the ZoomNotes icon means ZoomNotes format, and the PDF or PDF format. And then the share button is the thing that you press when you're happy with the options at the bottom left. This archive button on the right lets you create a zip file of the selected documents, and again, where you want to send it, the pack or zip file destination, and you can also choose the format that you want them to pack them in. So if you want to create PDFs, you choose the PDF icon. ZoomNotes is the ZoomNotes icon. If you've got nothing selected, it's still okay to press the archive and it'll just zip everything into one big zip file, but that's always in ZoomNotes format. So that's a way of backing up all your documents and sending them off to either the cloud or iTunes is basically to your desktop computer.